a lot of anime figures, a lot. But yeah, welcome guys. This is the February figure haul, and yeah, there's a lot of figures that we actually pre-ordered a lot. It's not just mine, but also my friend Bill's. But the majority of them are just my stuff that I actually bought through AmiAmi. And yeah, let's get right to it. All right. So the first figure is going to be the Mordred figure, and I have to say that it is really, really nice. That it was like manufactured perfectly from Good Smile. I was actually aiming to buy this figure, but this is actually Bill's figure, and I was quite happy that he actually got his first scale figure that's from a really good company, and the manufacturing and sculpt of it was magnificent. It's very sharp too. The hair like of Mordred and like the armor itself was very sharp, and I absolutely love the fact that they put so much detail into it. And I do love the base. The base is what brings a lot of texture throughout this whole figure. I do love the fake Grand Order logo that's right in the bottom. I'm very fascinated about that. But yeah, but the only con that came with it is that the backside of Mordred broke off. At first, I thought you can place it back in because it looked like you can place it back in, although it doesn't fit in. Yeah, I had to tell Bill like it broke. I think you have to use super glue for that, and I think it'll be all good. Then again, this is Bill's favorite fake character, so yeah, and I love her too. I was gonna get her, but it's better for Bill to have it, and as his first figure. But yeah, I do love her. Reminds me of Luffy a lot from One Piece, since she has that spunk and like that big fighting motivation, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's really cool. I absolutely love it. But yeah, this figure actually cost about 27,840 yen, about $214.53. Yeah, it was not that bad for the price itself. Then again, in AmiAmi, it's still available, which is about $158.12. What cranked up the price was the fact that there was taxing and shipping, and Bill got the most cheapest shipping proxy, and it still cost about that much. Yeah, very expensive right now, especially for shipping through AmiAmi or even Solar Japan. Yeah, but still, nonetheless, pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much Mordred. Absolutely love her. Outstanding. I will be planning to buy another one, but later in the future, not now or anytime soon, since there hasn't been any new releases of Fate for Mordred. All right, next up, Valdilena Milize, and I am. Whew, damn. Okay, I am so happy that I finally got this figure. I've been waiting almost an entire year since it got freaking announced for the Lena figure for this scale. I got the the swimsuit one, which I was very happy. Although I really wanted this one, which was the absolute OG of the OGs for the outfit. I absolutely love that outfit, and the fact that I finally got it makes me really, really happy, since it's like, it's a magnificent figure to have. But yeah, it got pushed so many times, and I waited so patiently. But now it's here, and I'm glad that it finally came. The figure itself was actually really good. I do love her face. I do love everything about it. I do love the plate as well. It actually doesn't feel like plastic. It feels like matte type, if that makes sense. Feels really good. And I thought the hat, where you can take it off and on, I thought you could actually like, it would be like magnetic, but like it wasn't magnetic, unfortunately. But it still stays in place, and yeah, switching it back and forth isn't that much of a problem. But yeah, I still like Lena with her her hat on, so it's pretty cool. I will be planning to buy sometime the figure of Lena when she's in her bed outfit, I guess you can say. Yeah, but not anytime soon, since there's a bunch of like not new ones, but like pre-owned type figures of Lena. But I'll be planning to buy that one in a later time. So the manufacturers was by Stronger, and the cost was about 23,962 yen, which was about $184.93, roughly so. It wasn't that bad. I waited patiently for this figure. I think if you love 86, just like me, who loves it absolutely to the maximum potential, I think you should buy this figure. Although it's pretty much sold out on almost every site that I saw it. I think other than Solar Japan, which I forgot how much it was, but yeah, I'm sorry for those who couldn't buy this figure. but I'm happy that I finally was able to get it. Alright, next up are the two Nendroids that I bought. But first we'll go with Origami Tobiichi, which is the spared version. Nendroid by Good Smile. This was about 6,550 yen, roughly around $50.47. And I will say that this figure was actually, well, not figure, this Nendroid was really, really cute. I actually aimed to buy this only because I do love the character from Data Live, but more importantly, you know, it's very unfortunate that this figure, or this Nendroid, sorry if I keep mistaking that, this Nendroid does not have a perfect figure scale that I want, preferably. There are a couple that do look cool, although it's a bit skeptical in how they would come, since most of them are pretty old, and the paint job might be pretty bad. Who knows, but I'd rather buy a new figures that are actually just barely releasing, since, you know, they're the best sculpted figures of this date so far. And yeah, Origami is completely amazing. I do love the customization they can put towards it, and it does make a difference over how much stuff could be involved in this figure, because or this Nendroid, since it has a lot of things to do. Other than that, pretty cool Nendroid. And yeah, next up will be the Hikigaya Hachiman, or as you would say, the ape-man himself, which is from my teen romantic comedy Snafu, Origaru. He was a must to get because I absolutely love him, and it's a show that I will care deeply about, since the climax a few years ago, which had ended, was very emotional. I absolutely loved it. A lot of people didn't talk about it, even though some did, but honestly, it didn't win much awards, and it was a disappointment. And the fact that that was the final season and other shows were in a way kind of kept me disappointed. Although, Ape Man doesn't have many figures other than one, but it looks pretty bad, if that makes sense. I just love the character development, and it shows how much, you know, change he goes through over all the interactions and his way of thinking throughout the show. I highly recommend watching this show, since, I don't know, it's just something different, if that makes sense. It's a show that I absolutely adore. It's one of my top 10 anime shows. Not my exact top 10, but it's like a mixed around between there. But yeah, you know, I'm going too much of Origaru review, since I feel like I should do one, but at a later date, planning to read the light novel in the future as well. But yeah, you know, both of these Androids are available in AmiAmi still, and I know for a fact that not many people are going to buy 8-Man, since only real people would buy it who love this anime. But yeah, those are all the, you know, figures and Androids that I bought today, or pre-ordered months ago, almost a year ago as well. Next up will be the additional bonus merch, since I did get a lot of AmiAmi products. Alright, next up, a little, you know, small thing that I got from AmiAmi. There we go. Man, it's always troubling. Oh yes, you know, I've been loving these AmiAmi like cards, or like artwork. It's very cool that they keep doing this, and it always changes throughout the years, or seasons I should say. Yeah, pretty cool. There's a small thing that I wanted to buy. Ooh. Gotcha Kuda. Yes. The new manga that's been coming out in Japan. Unfortunately, there's no English ones yet, and that's, you know, kind of a disappointment. Although I am actually getting the Japanese ones, because this is like my first ever manga that is translated in Japanese. Yeah, better look. Yeah, that's amazing. I love it. She is cool, and then the backside as well. I love all these characters. They are sick. Yeah, and unfortunately I did not get the Engine manga, which is the volume 3. Yeah, Ami sold out on that. So once I saw this one, I was like, I gotta cop it. Yeah, I just love, like, man, the art in this is just beautiful. This is the Graffiti City, which is pretty cool. I do recommend people to read this. You know, it is amazing. Amazing story. Very, very touching. But yeah, you know, it's something that I do cherish. All right, Gajaguda. Read it. I recommend it. It is amazing. All right, next up, a shirt. And I think this might be too big for me, but it's okay. I will bulk. Oh my gosh. Yeah. 86. Yeah. It's a shirt from 86, and what did I get? Oh my god, I got an extra large. I forgot that I ordered this, but you know, the Undertaker. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna wear this sometime. I don't know when, but it's cool because like not many people would know where's this from. A lot of people would assume like some gym rat type of vibe, or like I don't know, something like that. But if you're an 86 fan, you'll know what it is since you know you watched the show. But yeah, it feels really really good and it's high quality, almost like this shirt actually. Wow, yeah, pretty cool. But I'm glad I got an extra large since I like wearing baggy clothes. Okay, last one. I think you already saw this from the unboxing in the middle of it. Albedo acrylic. I did not expect this to be this big because I don't know if you can see it, but there's the Natsumi one. It's like right there at the moment. Ooh, yeah. It's in the background. I did not expect this acrylic to be this freaking huge. I should have read the the size, the width, and the height and the length, but I mean, once I saw acrylic and I saw albedo, I was like, okay, let me cop it. So I did. I have no regrets, although I am quite surprised that it's this freaking huge. Here are the stands, I guess. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Like, look at that. Like, you cannot, like, disagree that this is just beautiful. Like, I love albedo. If they release a figure scale of her like this, and I hope it's not like above $500, I will cop it. I don't care if it's a 1/7 scale, although if it's a 1/4 scale, it might be debatable, to be honest. But yes, albedo is by far. Oh, this is so beautiful. I absolutely love it. Oh, I don't even know where I'm gonna put it, but I'm gonna put it somewhere. I think I'm gonna put it over there, since I have room still. I just hope it does fit right on top of my bed. Yeah, so I guess it's like that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I think this is a cop, in my opinion. Yeah, I forgot how much was the price of it, but I know it was above at least $20 to $40. Yeah, I didn't care much about it, how much it cost. I just saw it and I just copped it. I know it says something about like 20,000 yen. Oh no, wait, was it 20,000? No, I forgot. I don't know how much it was, but I know it's roughly around $20 to $40. Because it came with my origami figure together, and yeah, it made things a bit cheaper. But yeah, if it's still available in Ami, I do recommend you guys buy it, or from Zola Japan, since they tend to restock in rare figures that they tend to release. All right. So yeah, that's the February figure haul completed. It took a lot of time to do this video since I was planning to actually divide these figures, but I just decided to jumble everything up because I just got another figure that just arrived, and I'm like, oh, it's those figures, which we'll release around later in February. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'll go kind of try harder on that one maybe, but yeah, right now school is gonna start soon. So I might be a little bit busy, but I will still release figure videos and live streams, which please subscribe, leave a like, comment, and keep watching my videos and supporting me, because that actually means a lot to me. And I do like that the channel is actually growing slowly, and it's actually progressing way faster than I thought. And it's very meaningful that you guys are keep watching these videos. Yeah, it means a lot. and I'll be continuing to release content and other stuff in the future. But yeah, hope you guys do enjoy this video, and see ya. Peace. The next figures are from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid.